Yo, what's going on, guys? Ankit here. Welcome back to the channel. It feels like forever since I have made a video because I had exams over the past 2 weeks, preparation and stuff. So last month I was pretty busy, and I have actually, I haven't really gotten, or rather I don't really have the mood to make videos anymore for some reason. I prefer streaming God of War, which I need to get back to because I need to finish that up. But anyways, this video is about GhostDog's Winter Clash, and we're facing Ghostrunner from Gombe. Shout out to him. And this is the victory track meta, if you guys don't know or you weren't aware of. And I always ban the champions who are kind of broken or too good over here. For example, Gallon, 100%. And I see that he has a null, which is SIG 200. So I'm assuming that he also runs max inequity, so that guy had to go. And yeah, and pretty much Cosmic Ghost Rider or Warlock. So I'm not going to show the whole drafting phase because the video is going to be like almost 40 minutes long. I'm just going to cut the drafting part and show you the matchups because that's what really is interesting, I guess. So he did his homework. He saw that I got that rank 5 Rintra, and I was actually hoping he wouldn't notice it because I did a few friendlies with 2 of my other friends before this match, and they didn't notice at all. And I asked them, did you see my Rintra was rank 5? They said no, they just thought it was a SIG 200 rank 4 because he's still just below Doom. Alright, anyway, so first up we got this man thing, and this is in the order of how the matches were played out. So Massacre versus Man Thing is a joke, and you're gonna see right after this one he permanently bans my Massacre because yeah, he's gonna do Massacre things. This fight does get sketchy towards the end over here, so I get him down to 20% there, and over here I'm like, okay, relics are not allowed, so just slow combo SP1, and he didn't die, and I'm like, oh shit, he might throw his SP3, but then luckily I got that really quick SP or one light hit into his block, so he died over there. I think this was a 46 seconds fight. I've done rank 3 man thing in 37 seconds, so this wasn't the fastest. That was a pretty good or fairly fast Hulkling fight because usually he takes about 85-90 seconds. But yeah, I guess if he got lucky with the AI and he knew, obviously he knew the right rotation. That's why he got Thing down. Otherwise, if you don't do the right rotation with Hulkling, you're not going to get him down. So here he puts down his SIG 200 Sasquatch. So I knew he was rank 4. I just didn't pay attention to his PI, so I wasn't aware of a SIG 200. And I have a rank 4 Archangel. I think after this point my Massacre is permanently banned, and at some point he also bans my Archangel, but then he removes that Archangel ban and he puts Korg instead. I think only for one match because Korg is pretty annoying. Mine is rank 4 SIG 200. Yeah, there's not much to talk about this Archangel fight. It's just get the right RNG, and because my Archangel is rank 4, he's not high SIG. I think he's only 660 or something. I think I got him SIG 20. I pumped him up to SIG 20, and then I might have got him twice or something. I don't remember. But yeah, the idea here is, here I got a bit lucky. He dashed in at the right moment, and yeah, I think he's pretty much gone here. So the idea here is that because my Archangel is rank 4, the challenger rating stuff is actually going to help me proc more of my bleeds, poison, neuros, whatever that is. He did a really good job over there taking out Colossus. I know it's doable with Claire, but yeah, it was a really good job. So first match goes to me, and then this match I had really bad options for his defenders. So I knew I didn't have any option for Sasquatch, so I was just thinking, okay, which champion can I throw or I don't really need after this? In hindsight, I think Diablo, I should have saved him, but I don't know. Because I know he's going to throw I-Bomb next. And even then, I think I-Bomb or Diablo versus I-Bomb is not going to do anything. So yeah, I really didn't have a good counter. And this Sasquatch has almost 260k HP. Fun fact, my Man-Thing is rank 4. And because of the HP masteries that I run, his HP is also 240k, or not also, but his HP in BGs is 240k. So yeah, Sasquatch is just like 17k more, maybe because Ghostrunner runs Glass Cannon, which I really don't like because most of the champions have some kind of attack modification, at least the ones that you bring in BGs. And that 2%, 5% usually makes little to no difference. Like, it makes almost no difference, to be honest. So yeah, the goal here is just, you know, keep on doing heavies. Make sure I have my Nullifier Aura up. And I went for the SB2 over here. It was a fairly decent burst, but you know, again, it's a rank 4 Sasquatch. I get in for a cheeky little medium attack over there, and here I just dash in. I was thinking he was gonna dash in as well, but yeah, I knew this round was lost. Then he does like a full 4-hit combo, or rather a 4-hit combo into my block. And at some point, I think I'm gonna decide to heal up. So Diablo can do this fight. Yeah, maybe I played it. I'm pretty sure I played it bad. I think I got hit, and then I got hit over there as well. So I knew I wasn't gonna win this match or win this round anyways. Yeah. So at any point, it's gonna show a timeout. I should have come out at 100% HP, but you know, things happened. And his matchup was, yeah, Claire versus Cork. So he did timeout. He didn't almost timeout. He did timeout as well, but he won. So this is why I think he left Cork active or available for match number 3. And then here he goes for I-Bomb. So my only option on attack was Falcon. So I throw it on Fury, knowing that, you know, he may have to go with Hulkling. And Hulkling versus Fury can be done in 50 to 55 seconds as a really fast matchup. But if the AI isn't good, you know, everything is about the AI. So if the AI isn't good, it takes around 75, maybe even 85, 90 seconds, maybe. I mean, if it's a terrible AI, there's, yeah, it will take even longer. But with I-Bomb, the match, you know, the start was pretty good. And to be honest, the whole fight that I did was pretty good. I didn't expect Falcon to do this good. So here I go for SB2. Maybe I should have waited, I'm not sure. At this point, I'm just hitting his block, trying to push him away, because the biggest problem I'm gonna have in this match is, or in this fight, is spacing. He's just gonna constantly keep me in my corner, and I really want him to be in his corner. But the good thing was that he threw his SP once almost immediately, and I couldn't ask for more. You see, back-to-back SP1. So here I'm hoping I could get that SP2 off before the lock-on falls off, and that was pretty good. I think his I-Bomb was rank 4, Sig 200 as well. I'm not sure if it was Sig 200, but I'm pretty sure it was a rank 4. So here I hit him, you know, just to push him back. I get my lock-on active, and then at this point I think I should have just waited, because here I'm holding my block. Okay, yeah, I was walking towards him, but yeah, I was holding my block. He threw that SP2, and you're gonna see, you know, still okay, 82%, but you're gonna see the difference in points. It comes down to, see that? That's only 70 points. 70 points? Yeah, that's only 70 points. So, you know, Nick Fury did his job. If he didn't throw his SP2 at the end over there, I would have definitely had that round. And I don't know how the round 3 would have gone in that match, but you know, at least it would have been a fighting chance. But so far, the score was 1-1. And here I didn't really have a good counter to his domino. And I shouldn't have thrown Thing on defense, because Thing was a better defender for me, like a champion that I knew would do well. So I should have thrown someone whom I knew he would struggle against, because I didn't have a counter. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw this round. I go with Kingpin. I didn't really need Kingpin for anything else. And Kingpin usually does, you know, as crazy as it sounds, Kingpin usually does better versus Domino than Hulkling. Now that doesn't mean that every time Kingpin versus Domino or Hulkling versus Domino, Kingpin is gonna win. The reason why Kingpin does better is because he only has 2 abilities in this matchup. So I'm trying to parry, which I shouldn't really, but his 2 abilities in this matchup are generating rage, which happens once in every 20 seconds. So that crit fail is only going to occur once in 20 seconds if it occurs. And his SP1. Because everything else, you know, you don't really need to parry her. You can just do that dex back. And you see I'm trying to dex back. If you see if you see the dot, like the white dot. So I'm trying to dex back and punish her medium attack. That's how you actually want to play Domino. And because she is failing my SP1 degen fairly constantly, or maybe she's just failing, you know, the ability to shut down the node, I'm taking a lot of power burn damage. So over there she fails my overpower, and I knew that I'm not going to win this now. Because for Kingpin to win this, you need to make sure that she doesn't shut down your overpower. Because this essentially means your hits are going to do like 1,000 damage only. He gains a lot of attacks. So you see, like I'm doing 1,000 damage. Okay, maybe she has armor, so that's helping her. But even without that, my mediums or maybe my lights are going to do 1,000 damage. If you look at that damage, it's nothing. And I'm not going to crit that often because she steals your crit rating or something. So I was hoping that he would make a mistake. He didn't, of course, but you know, King Groot is just going to come out at 100% HP. So yeah, he had it. That was well known to me. Alright, so here I'm deciding who I should go with up next, and I think I place Korg on defense. I think so. Because my options are only Korg. I think I could place Man-Thing on defense too. But yeah, I go for Korg, and I think he gives me... So here I also don't make I make a small mistake. So here, I could have thrown Torch on defense because he had all mystics. I didn't think about that at all. Like at this point, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're gonna lose this one. He could have just placed Torch, and he had all mystics. The problem with that was that he had Claire, so I didn't think about that. But like at this point, at this very moment, I was like, okay, I need to win this round, and I'm gonna throw Torch on defense. And I was hoping he would go with Claire, but he knew that if he puts Claire, the next round is lost. So my strategy for this Nimrod, you know, he's gonna have his armor up. My strategy was, you know, to keep my neutralize active, only hit him with a light attack, and hope that pacify fails the power burn damage. That's pretty much the strategy, because I need to make sure he never gets that second armor up, which he didn't over there, and that was perfect. So now I just need to continue this. So there you go. Now I've shut down his what do you call that? His armor up procs and everything. I get a really nice heavy counter. I get a debuff on me, so I'm regenning, and it's a good debuff because it's not the power drain one. Here I think, yeah, I was a teeny bit late on countering that heavy attack, so that's why I lost like 20%, 25% HP. Then here he gets an armor up, because I forget, I wasn't doing a good job at watching his timer, but then I'm like, let's just go for it. He'll also make a mistake of letting him get another armor up, so luckily I do run, I think, 2 points in assassin, so when I parry I have 30% plus 14, so almost like a 44%, 45, roughly 50% chance to not be power burned. So I see my time and I'm like, or I see my score and I was like, okay, that's not a good score. But then, almost towards the end, he died 2 corks, so I was like, sure, that's good. And at this moment I was thinking I'm gonna throw a torch on defense, and I got this. And I think he goes with Sasquatch. And I was like, okay, that doesn't matter. If I throw a torch, he's not gonna win. But then I look at Claire, because objectively he's only going to use Claire, and all you need to do is get 8 hits in and then you're incinerate immune. And I was like, okay, so Claire can actually defeat my torch, but I won't be able to defeat his Sasquatch. That's why at the very end I throw my Fury on defense, because I know that Claire, she can do Fury, but she's not going to be that good. And even though his Sasquatch is rank 4 sig 200, Torch is gonna do torch things against mystics especially. So I'm hoping that I delay his armor up as much as I can, and I also need to hit into his block to push him back. I don't really want to be cornered. I do get cornered for sure. So yeah. Once again, and I'm also hoping that when he gets his armor up is when he actually enters his wrath, because then I'm, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So I get that, yeah, so that was perfect. Now any of us have to wait out his wrath. I can't really hit him that much. And I also have to wait out for his armor up, so that's like, perfect time to build up my smolders. So I think here I still go for a cheeky medium whenever I stun him. Which helps me quite a fair bit. So yeah, Sasquatch is going down pretty quickly. Now his armor up is gone, and I try to push him, and I'm like, okay, let's just go for the kill now, because I don't want him to enter Wrath again. And at this point I could have thrown my SB3, but he just died. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, she was gonna time out. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. So the score is 2-1, and I'm feeling confident now. I'm like, okay, I don't need to worry too much. Not that I don't need to worry too much, but I'm feeling good at this point. And here he banned my Korg, because it's he's annoying. I would also ban Korg if I didn't have a rank 4 sig 200. So I threw my Colossus, and I think he goes with Claire again, which was a very good matchup last time. And Kingpin versus Doom is also a very good matchup. You need to get a little bit lucky. I don't, because I make a mistake as usual. But this matchup goes really well. It was actually surprisingly well. I start off with my SB1 degen, to reduce his chance to sorry about that. To reduce his chance to proc that armor up. I keep that SB1 degen active, and then I just shut down the counter. I shut down his ability to proc that armor up, so the counter restarts, which was perfect. Then at this point, or maybe the next SB2, I mistime it. Yeah, no, okay, it was this one. Luckily, I had a SP1 degen on him, so that didn't do too much damage. You know, it did get me down to 84%, but I think, I don't remember, maybe I get hit once again, I don't remember. But I think I should end up at 90% HP. Here I go for another SP1, and most people don't know this, but his SP1 degen actually reduces defensive ability accuracy, so it's going to shut down Doom's resistance for, you know, his resist when he has his aura active. Yeah, I think I do end up above 90% HP. There you go. Yeah, I do. 92% was pretty good. He did pretty well as well, but I think it took him a little bit longer than last time. I think last time he did this fight in 76 seconds. But yeah, Colossus can get annoying. Maybe I'm actually not sure how he played this one. Because my strategy, thinking Claire versus Colossus, is, you know, there are two ways. You just hit him when he is stunned, so you remove those armor ups, or you just dash back, make him hold block, throw your heavy attacks to build up SP2, 2 SP2. Okay, here he throws Domino on defense, and I was like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna throw Nimrod, and his only option is Valkyrie. And then I go with Mysterio, and I'm pretty sure he was a little bit, maybe not shocked, but probably thinking, why am I doing this? So Mysterio versus Domino is a very good matchup. I usually finish a Domino in 90 seconds, and I'm always coming out at 95, 93, 92% HP. So that usually secures me about 47 or 48,000 points, and I was confident with that. I know Valkyrie can do Nimrod, but she is going to be a bit slow, because if Nimrod throws SP1, then you're going to be baiting out a lot of special attacks. If he goes for SP2, that's okay, because I think his Valkyrie will stick to 100. But even then, you're waiting out, like, you're still baiting out a lot of special attacks. So until here, things were going okay. There was it there, or maybe it's the next point? I think it was over there. She wasted about 5 to 7 seconds not throwing that SP2. But overall, it's still a good time. Here I go for a heavy attack, and I'm like, okay, that's perfect. Now I just need to do 2 mediums to get my charges. I need to have 3 charges before I throw that SP3. So here, the mistake that I made was I was hoping to gain power by blocking hits. What I should have done is I should have chanced a medium attack while she was stunned and thrown that SP3. Even if she would have power burned me, if I was quick enough, I could do a medium attack and immediately SP3. So before the power burn actually occurs, I could have launched my SP3. And after this point, you know, it's just easy game. It's just, you know, Mysterio's heavy attacks, they're crazy. They do a whole lot of damage. But yeah, I have wasted about 20 seconds, and I knew that. So at this point, when I see him win, and, you know, time was fairly close. Points were also like only 600 points difference. I knew that those 20 seconds, or at least 10 seconds, cost me, because if I had saved those 10 seconds, I would have had this round easily. But, you know, shit happens. So at this point, I was looking at his options, and I was thinking, you know, Nick Fury is the best option. He's gonna Archangel it, but his Archangel is rank 3. So this is where he didn't ban Archangel, but he banned Korg instead. And his options were either Colossus or Kingpin. And I think Kingpin might have been better, because if he gets stingy throwing that SP1, he gets annoying, and it's like really hard to beat him then. The Colossus' advantage was that he limits the amount of crit damage that he takes. So, you know, overall, they were both pretty good defenders, but Colossus is definitely the easier one, because I'm not losing any of my charges. One thing that's happening here is that whenever I hit into Colossus, when I stun him, he gains a lot more power, just because I run Pacify. You know, because when you reduce his ability accuracy, he's gonna gain a lot more power. His combat power rate is increased by 100%, I think. I don't know. So yeah, I just try to avoid hitting him when he is stunned. I try to hit him a lot more in the block. Here I didn't want to parry, but yeah. And then there I wanted to launch my SP2, but it didn't. He threw his first, and here he parried the first hit of my SP2, and that did like a couple of % damage to me. So yeah, that was the win, 3-1. GG's to Ghostrunner. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I think I will be doing one more before I go on vacation next month. Yeah, catch you guys later.